This is my Epiphone Les Paul Studio Special Edition 2. As you can see, it's a beginner's guitar. It's very durable for the beginner. It's really balanced. A lot of your more exotic guitars, like the Flying V or anything from a Jackson, it's hard to just have it on your knee. For the beginner guitar player, they mainly want to focus on doing their chords, and the easiest way for it is to just, have it on your knee and to be able to strum it, so it's really easy. With a what I call a more exotic guitar, it's harder to have on your knee to actually play the chords. My brother gave this to me for Christmas present. Actually, he plays guitar himself, and I've always liked to play guitars, so I'm going to go over some specifications and kind of tell you why this is a great beginner's guitar. Up here is the headstock. It's the classic 1960 Les Paul standard cut. On the neck and the body is mahogany, and it's black, obviously. The fretboard is a rosewood. All of the hardware on this guitar is nickel plated. Our two switches down here are buttons, actually, our volume and our three-way toggle switch, and our volume is right here. And then the neck pickup is an Epiphone 650 humbucker, which is right here. And then the bridge is a 700 Epiphone humbucker as well. If you know anybody that is a beginner guitar player and wants to have the same sound as a Gibson Les Paul, a standard Gibson Les Paul could cost thousands of dollars for the quality. Epiphone puts out a really good, less expensive version, and it's very, very durable. You can play anything from blues, classical, to heavy metal. That's, from one end of the spectrum to the other. So, you got to be able to hear the guitar, of course. So, another great beginner guitarist needs to get a Marshall MG50FX amp, and it's excellent for the beginner to mess around and explore their different kinds of music. This has anything, like I said, from classical. You can put in different effects, play classical, put in for heavy metal, country, or whatever. This has a 50-watt output. It has one 12-inch speaker, which you can barely see through the mesh here, and it has 4 storable channels, which you can actually you can program this basically for, like, if you wanted country, you can have that on one channel, or if you wanted jazz, you can have that on one channel, or if you wanted heavy metal on another. So, like I said, the price is right for these two together, especially for the beginner guitarists if they're just starting out. Just being able to afford this, you wouldn't just want to go out and buy a Gibson Les Paul. A lot of people can't afford that. So, if you want to do any more information searching on it, I guess Epiphone.com, keyword Les Paul is one of the things you can search. GuitarCenter.com, keyword Epiphone, and Marshall Amps, keyword MX50. So, today I have basically told you the playability and durability of this Epiphone Studio Special 2. Like I said, it's easy for the guitar player, for the beginner guitar player to just kind of figure out, what exactly they want to play. If they want to set the guitar up to play classical, to play jazz, blues, country, etc. So, definitely I would recommend this. With these two together, you definitely have a very good startup to play. And just if you're playing for family, and this amp can actually be played like in in a gig setting as well. It has the power to, you know, basically fill up a whole room with music. So I hope you guys have learned more about the Epiphone Les Paul Edition.